Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to Like Plays video. Today we are going to be talking about the Patreon for TCG Bot. Now, the Blue Lock TCG Bot is something that I've been playing, and when you see this background, you pretty much know that that's what we're talking about. But today I want to talk about the Patreon, and specifically how the perks work. A lot of people have been sort of maybe a little confused about how it works. So again, if you're not planning to spend any money with TCG Bot, this video might not be for you, in which case I do would just appreciate a like and maybe just a thumbs up in the comment section. Other than that, boys, have a wonderful day. And now, for those of you who do want to learn more about the Patreon, I'm hoping this is going to be a very, very beneficial tool. So, again, a big shout out to Hyperion for providing these slides. These are fantastic looking slides. I always like his slides. But yeah, so to create a community, we're doing Patreon, and, well, they're doing Patreon. I get nothing out of this. This is very much me just explaining what they're writing. But yeah, they're doing Patreon, and the idea is to just support the devs and support the team around the bot. And guys, as you can see, they're pumping out updates, and it's thanks to the donations that everyone's doing via Patreon that's keeping this whole project funded. So always really good. Now, I think it's really important to note for those of you who are stuck around and still want to hear into this, the Patreon is trying to keep things as fair as humanly possible. So there is going to absolutely be no other way of paying to win in this game. This is very much you're supporting the game, and therefore you're going to get a very minuscule reward. It's not a crazy reward, but it is a good reward nonetheless. It's a lot of cosmetics that everyone has access to. For example, the custom cards. Everyone has access to them. You're not really getting a benefit other than being able to choose one, which is kind of cool. And it's very, very important that we keep a fair marketplace as well. So all of this, there's the slides. You can pause the video, read into the slides. His slides are absolutely fantastic, as I said. But I do want to talk about the Patreon. Now, so the Patreon is going to come in 5 tiers. So I'll just load up the Patreon. Here we are. Now, the Patreon comes in 5 tiers. You get to choose your membership. You can go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. Most people are probably going to go from like tiers 3 to 5. I think they're probably the best value for money. But I will go over each tier. So, tier 1 is going to get you just an increase to your number of arena matches per day. You are limited on arena matches, but if you want to keep climbing the arena at a very fast pace, tier 1 will get you 2 extra tries, which is fantastic. It also decreases the friend cooldown timer, so if you want to be playing against your friends regularly, this might be something that you're interested in. I think what most people are going to be interested in is the Patreon packs. Now, the Patreon packs, I don't know how good they are in terms of pack weight, but I will tell you that they are pretty good, and a lot of people have packs, 80s, 85s, etc. from them. For me, I really enjoy the Patreon packs, and you will get 2 of those per month. Now, moving up a tier, you get pretty much everything you get in the first tier. With that number going up to 10 arena matches, and your Patreon pack's doubling. So by just, donating, and it is important to note, these are donations. You're not really paying for a service. You're really out there just trying to support, and this is just a little reward that comes with it. That's the way I view it, and that's really the way people should probably view this. Like, the biggest win in this is that the company is being able to produce things that, we want them to produce. But yeah, you are going to get 4 Patreon packs here, and your arena matches are going up to 10. As we scroll through this, things are starting to change a little now. Tier 3 gives you the special reward, the request of an additional specific card. Now, this is, if I'm not wrong, a Blue Lock card. Let's say you want a new Hiyori into the game. This is something you're going to now be able to request. You're going to be able to request that Hiyori and say, I want a new Hiyori. I want him to be right back, and I want him to be 98 rated. That's something as a tier 3 you're going to be able to suggest, and they're probably going to go and make for you. That doesn't mean you have access to getting it. It means you still have to pack it, but it now belongs in the pool. Very important to note that. They're not giving you these cards. You are very much having to still pull for these cards. But your arena count does go up to 12, and you will get 7 packs a month, which is big. That's a lot of packs. And then as you push up to the tier 4, you will be going up to 10 packs and 15 arena tries a day, which is really good. If you're looking to play this game every single day and you're quite committed to it, this is really the tier for you. This probably is the most popular tier in reality as well. It also gives you 2 special rewards, as you can see. We're going to call them Perk 1, Perk 2, because what it does is it gives you a request for a specific Blue Lock line character and a custom character as well. Now, the custom character is quite cool because that's any character you want. I think the only rule is it's got to be humanoid. So you could go with any anime character you want. I think some people are going for Haikyuu themes. Some people are going for... I mean, I've seen Eren Yeager's. I've seen Goku or Gohan's. I've seen all sorts of different things. And I know you guys have as well. This is the tier if you want to be requesting one of those. And then you've got tier 5, which is the one that I belong to. Of course I do. And that gets you up to 20 arena tries. It does get you also pretty much the 2 custom cards. So you've got your base cut, your normal custom and your blue lock custom. It also comes with 5 Patreon packs. Now you're going to say, well, the 5 Patreon packs is less than the 10 over there. But what it does is it gives you 2 premium Patreon packs, which are a little bit stronger. I hit my 95 off the premium, but I've also hit an 83 off the premium. So I wouldn't say the premiums are phenomenal. I think they have the potential to be phenomenal, but they're still very balanced in the most. And I think that's the one thing I will take away from all of this is the Patreon packs and the premium Patreon packs are very balanced. So don't think you're going to hit all 99 squads because you signed up to this. You're very much not signing up to that sort of service here. The last perk you get as a tier 5 is the It's Mine perk, which means you are now going to have the possibility to buy at 80% of the full value of the card of another fan-made card. Now, we are going to go into this. This is something I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to need to open the Discord to be able to talk about it. So, let's do that. Let's get rid of that and open the Discord. So, another phenomenal infographic has actually come about, and it's come from our boy here, Hyperion. So I just need to find the channel that he's done that in, because like a noob, I have totally lost it. I think it was in bot. Here it is. There we go. So I am going to pop this onto the screen. Pretty much, here is all your tiers. Now, you can see at the top, you've got Blue Lock card, Outer Blue Lock card, and it's the Mine perk. Now, in order to get the It's Mine perk, you have to be tier 5, but if you want an Outer Blue Lock card, it is tier 4, and if you want a Blue Lock card from tier 3 onwards, it's fine. The way I would visualize this is, you have, as a tier 5 member, I'm going to talk about myself, as a tier 5 member, I have access to 2 perk points. That's the best way to look at it. You have access to 2 perk points. Now, you can utilize those perk points by purchasing, by creating a card. I can use perk 1 on creating a custom card and perk 2 on creating a Blue Lock card. Now, they have also talked about upgrading your old card. So let's say I create my new custom card and now we're getting dual positions. And I want to make my centre back a right back as well. I'm allowed to expend 2 of my perk points. That does mean I cannot make a custom this month, but I can instead use that to add a second position to an already existing custom. That is an awesome little ability that I can do. So I can utilize my 2 perk points in order to do that. I can also go and create 2 new customs if that's something I wish to do. And then also as a tier 5 member, you have the ability to buy your custom, and you have the ability, as I said, to use the It's Mine perks to go and buy another person's custom as well at 80% value. It is very important to note that it is at min value. So you still have to spend coins, and you still have to generate those coins in some way. Now, as a tier 4, you cannot buy another person's custom. You can still pack it, just like everyone else. But you can still buy your own custom. It's very important to note that you can buy your own custom. And again, that would be, I think, at 80% value. So, utilize that. Guys, I mean, if you have any questions on how Patreon works or how any of this is working, or you're still unsure about how any of these benefits work, please do let me know in the comment section below. I think some of the team will probably be looking in the comments as well. And I mean, anything that stands out, I will flag to them so that we can get that addressed moving forward and hopefully a little bit more clearer. I'm hoping you guys found this video, entertaining. If you have gone and subscribed to their Patreon because you've watched this video, let me know as well. I'm kind of curious to see what sort of return rate we get on this. Again, I'm not sponsored by the PWC bot, or I keep calling it the PWC bot, the Blue Lock bot. But, boys, I hope you guys are enjoying your time. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. And I really hope you guys are packing some insane stuff and hopefully going to trade me some stuff at min item level. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye. Peace.